previously on Survivor. After Shane was blindsided at the last tribal council, he left with only one of his immunity idols.
I'm part of that elite club of stupidity. Here it is, and I never used it.
His other idol was still hidden somewhere at the Juara camp.
After Shane was voted out, I felt exposed.
Realizing that he and Bukle were now in the minority and in serious trouble, Sivu returned to camp with one thing on his mind.
My only hope was to find Shane's immunity idol. This is my guaranteed top 5 at this moment. The dream lives on.
With the precious idol in hand, Sivu confided in Bukle, and they agreed to use it to break the strong alliance between Graham, Altaf, Xavion, and David.
They think I'm dumb, and they don't know who they're dealing with when they're dealing with us.
Yeah.
At the next reward challenge, the 6 remaining castaways got a surprise from home.
Turn around, guys.
Determined to win some quality time with their loved ones, the castaways gave it their all. But no one could match the decathletes' effort.
Xavion wins this challenge. David, you are in second place.
The guy's a physical phenomenon.
When Xavion had to make a tough choice,
I think the only way to make this fair is if I hold a number behind my back. The 2 people that get it right, they'll be able to take their loved ones with them.
he used a trick proposed by Altaf earlier to ensure his closest alliance partners join him on the reward.
5 it is. Altaf and Graham.
It does smell a bit fishy, but you know what? I don't care.
Xavion, Altaf and Graham spent time with their mothers on the reward, while David, Bukle and Sivu had some pizza as consolation. Then it was time to compete for the individual immunity necklace.
Go!
Despite having the immunity idol, Sivu also tried to win the immunity necklace in an effort to even out the numbers for him and Bukle.
Have you got it?
Yes.
No, you don't. Keep going. Keep
That's
going.
your name.
Sivu came very close to scoring immunity, but Xavion beat him to it.
Xavion!
And scored his second victory of the day.
That means you are safe from the vote at Tribal Council. Guaranteed another day in this game.
After the immunity challenge, Sivu and Bukle started preparing for the worst.
An extremely difficult situation that I find myself in at the moment.
But their luck turned when Altaf spilt rice.
Right. It's a big mistake at this point.
And Graham started thinking about voting out his former wingman.
For me, one thing out of out is for jury reason. Strategically, I've made more plays, but because me and him were so close, people might think that it was his move and not my move.
Altaf refused to apologize for spilling the rice.
Moving well for him. But that's his, like, rich boy mentality coming through.
And Graham, Xavion and David roped in Sivu to vote for Altaf.
This information, I can't lie, it's giving me crazy thoughts because the last time I can use the idol, it's top 5. And that guarantees me top 4. That's huge.
Bukle told Altaf about the plan to vote him off.
It is my rice. I had the decency to share it with them all along. And if I go, the rice goes with me.
Knowing his fate, Altaf spilled the beans about the spilt rice at Tribal Council.
Calling someone a rich, spoiled brat, I don't think that's fair on anyone to judge.
Altaf also revealed the truth about Xavion's choice at the reward challenge.
Myself, Xavion, and Graham scripted it. We said we'll choose the number 5. We knew beforehand that we were going to see our mothers.
But Altaf wasn't done yet.
My rights cause so much trouble. Might as well get rid of it before it causes any more.
I'm sorry to say, Altaf is a spoiled brat. You know, I'm very disappointed in Altaf because I expected more from him.
After Altaf's antics, Corne bestowed the power of salvation on Sivu, giving the young astrophysicist another much-needed boost. When it came to the voting, Xavion kept the immunity necklace and Altaf got the most votes.
Altaf, that's 3, that's enough. You need to bring me a torch.
Leaving Graham, Xavion and David as the majority alliance against Sivu and Bukle. Five are left. Who will be voted out next?
I think people started noticing that the captains are appreciating my game now. And they also noticed that the jury likes me because most of the jury are my friends, people that like me. And I think that puts a huge target on my back at this moment. I'm here in the top 5 tonight. I'm still here. Have another day to fight, and I have my idol also.
Guys, I hate to be the first to say it, but we have no food.
We have nothing. Yeah, it's simple. Simple. And Davey, I want to say to you, I'm so sorry.
What happened?
Do you know what happened?
What
is
happened?
Altaf made an arrangement where it was rigged. And I
That's
hope
cool.
that you understand.
No, listen.
And I would love
it's
to make
gameplay.
it up to you and your niece one
No,
day.
look, it is a good game plan. It
And
happens.
it's going to
Ah.
get us to the top 3. I've got my lines with Graham and David, and I'm quite set on the fact that we'll be the top 3. Graham and David don't want to be up against Sifu because he's got an incredible story, and I believe in his story, and he's struggled, and you know, he's someone that could actually really use this money.
I just wasn't comfortable with where my idol was, and I just decided to hide it in a place that I'm very confident no one will find it. So I just reheat it now, and a place that will be easy for me to take it from again just before travel tonight.
Davey,
Zev, how's it going, buddy?
how are you?
Sit up here. That menu.
Good. Graham, myself, and you, we need to vote off Sivu and boot their necks. But I want to know from you, are we still set though?
Yeah.
You know, it's just very interesting to me how things turned out that me and you became actually so close.
Okay.
But one thing that I wanted to say to you as well is like, I'm so happy with our alliance because I really feel like I can trust you.
Yeah.
And that is what you got to remember going forward, is that I've never given you a reason not to trust me. And I've actually never written your name down on a piece of paper, ever.
No.
Not once.
No. Zev's attitude is confetti. It's up in the air 1 minute, it looks pretty, it comes to the ground, and it's pollution. It's weggooi. I can see right through it. It's all pie in the sky stuff. It's all shallow. Because when it comes down to hardcore reality, it's not there.
The only people that can land up in the final is actually myself and you, because I've done all of the hard strategizing to get most of those people off, so they probably won't like me. It's just, if you think about it.
I don't stop thinking. I might not talk a lot, but I don't stop thinking. If you're gonna take me to the end, buddy, and use you as a pawn, take me. The best strategy I can play this game. Because when it comes to final 2, and I'm fortunate of being there, I'm gonna pull you apart, and I'm gonna rattle the jury, and the weak is gonna be strong. So he's very superficial. He's a real thespian. He loves attention. He loves attraction. But I've kept quiet about it. It's playing into the palm of my hand. I'm just humble. But the humility comes greatness.
But Madala, it's a huge achievement to get here, huh? 9 lives?
He's going to top 3. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Mandela is winning this. You see?
Well, just listen to me. Imagine if Shane had told us about the idol. How this game would have changed. Not one of us people would have been here today.
Yeah?
This would have been a Yatara game.
Yeah.
So where do you think the idol is now?
It does it. Yeah?
Where do you think the idol is now?
I don't know. You people are still worried about the idols. You guys have been paranoid over idols forever now.
No, I'm not kidding. I bet the idol in my presence once, not again.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I don't win and Bushle doesn't win today, the challenge, if they're voting for me, I use my idol for me. If she tells me, Sibu, you save tonight, it's Bushle. I might play the idol for Bushle. Guaranteed me and Bushle the top 4. Exactly what I want at the stage. We have to clear our mind today.
Today it's a very important day.
You have no idea. You have no idea how this could be it. The challenge that sends us to the final.
Yeah.
Look, I just went over to go speak to them.
Yeah?
I just went over to go say how's it to them. I can't not ignore them blatantly.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
But it's still
No,
the three
well,
of
I
us,
mean, we're not going to ignore them either. I mean,
No. So if you see, here's Graham now. I just went down there to go and speak to them. I can't ignore them, Graham. I've got to still take contact with them. And they just said to me, I'm a very lucky guy because I'm in the top 3. So they know I'm not going to flip. They know.
Well, boys, let's do this. I have a feeling they're going to want to vote me off again.
Graham, relax.
Graham?
They can't vote you off.
That's why me and you gotta win. Yeah, I'd love
we gotta win the immunity challenge.
Graham, how are they going to vote you off? How?
At every challenge going forward, I'd love to win. But as long as Sivu doesn't win, it would be a lot better because I don't want to go into a final 3 endurance challenge with Sivu because he's clearly good at those challenges.
If one of them wins the challenge, the other one goes.
Yeah.
That's just the way it's working. And they know it. They know it. All they want is for me to go to them and say to them, I'm voting you out tonight.
But we'll all do that.
Okay, that's it.
There's the top 3.
There's the top 3. So the R1 million is
It's between one of them.
between one of them. One of them is getting the $1 million back.
Guys, we got mail. You've come a long way in your journey to the top. A race of mind and body, there's no time to stop. Give it your all every step of the way. If it falls into place, you'll win today. Reward and immunity is what you can score. If you beat the others, you're guaranteed final 4.
Hectic.
So reward and immunity.
Yeah.
Tonight it just depends on who wins immunity. If one of the 3 of us, myself, David and Graham, if we win the immunity necklace, then Siva will be going home. But if Siva wins immunity, then Bootle will be going home.
Morning, guys. Grab a spot on the mat, place your flag. Five of you are left. 25 days into this game. That's pretty incredible.
Graham, what does that feel like?
Feels great to know that you've made it this far. But it's also a lot of anxiety building up to know that you're that close to the final.
One of you will win R1 million soon, and the title of Ultimate Survivor. Sivu, what's going through your mind right now?
Crazy. I've never felt like this before. Never thought I would have such a chance in my life to 1 in 5 chance of winning R1 million. My mind is racing now. I've had stresses for tests and stuff, but not like this. This is something new for me. I don't know if I'll recover from this anytime soon.
You guys ready to get to the next immunity challenge?
Yes.
Xavier, that means I'm going to take that back. There it is. Individual immunity, once again, up for grabs. If you win that, you are safe from the vote at Tribal Council. Guaranteed a 1 in 4 shot at that title and at R1 million. Guys, ready to do this?
Yes.
This is how it's going to work. Each of you will be assigned to a column in a giant staircase. You'll also be issued with 3 sets of planks. Those planks are your puzzle pieces. On my go, you'll untie your first bundle of planks. You take one at a time and you start slotting them into place. They fit into a particular slot, and they are your steps for your staircase. That means you've got to repeat that process until you get all the way to the top. If you've taken the wrong plank, it doesn't fit, you've got to bring it back and do it again. Make your way all the way up to the top. First one to finish building their staircase and release the lever to raise your flag wins this challenge and walks away with that individual immunity. In addition to that, there's also a reward in this challenge. Want to know what that is?
Yes, please.
The winner of this challenge, when you get back to camp, you'll be treated to a freshwater shower, as well as a full body massage, a little bit of pampering to reinvigorate you, rejuvenate you for the last stretch in this game. And believe me, after this challenge, you're going to need it. You've got to dig deep for this one. Juara, playing for individual immunity and a 1 in 4 shot of being the next ultimate survivor, as well as for reward, freshwater shower and a massage, some pampering. Survivors ready? Go! Graham, first one to slot his step into place. Graham, 3 steps in place. Xavier and David bringing up 2nd and 3rd place. Remember, it's got to be consequentially. If you're wrong, you've got to go back. Xavier starting to catch up now. Graham losing his lead. No time to waste in this challenge. Every second counts once again. Graham, 1 step ahead of the rest. You got to keep that lead. You got to build it. You got to make it all the way. Every second counts. First person to raise their flag wins this challenge. You cannot afford to lose anything at this point in the game. Xavier making another mistake, losing his gain on Graham. Graham now 2 steps in the lead ahead of everyone else. Everyone's slowing down. Bootle really slow now. David taking his time. Graham 4 steps in the lead. Everyone else trying to play catch up now. But climbing up these stairs is hard work. Graham moving on to his last bundle of puzzle pieces. Everybody else now trying to play catch-up to Graham. Come on! Wrong one. Graham's going back. That's an opportunity for the rest of you. You got to look carefully. It is correct. Graham's still in the lead, but now only by 1 step. Xavier hot on his heels. Sivu not too far behind. David and Bootle taking their time. Have they given up? Xavier opening his last pile. Graham 1 step ahead. Xavier, wrong step, that means he's got to go back. If you get the wrong one, you lose a lot of time. Graham now starting to feel the fatigue of climbing up and down these stairs. That can cost you in this game. Another one, correct and in place. Xavier jumping down, trying to make up time. Xavier 4 steps left. Graham only 2 steps left. This is Graham's challenge to lose. Graham rushing up with his second last step. One more to go. Graham now moments away, only moments away. Xavier 3 steps left, everybody else far behind. Graham now taking a slow walk up. He owns this. He owns this challenge. A slow, victorious walk up. But Xavier's not stopping. He keeps going in this game. Anything can happen. Graham slots his last step into place. Drops that lever. Graham wins the challenge, wins immunity.
Well done, Graham. Well done, my man.
Graham, you win this challenge by about 3 steps ahead of the rest of the pack. How are those legs feeling?
There are no legs. Yesterday I told myself I just want to win one, but it's amazing.
And now you've got to do a last set of stairs to get your immunity necklace. You think you can handle that?
Well done, Gray.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Well done, dude. Seriously, power.
Thanks, guys.
All right, that means individual immunity is yours. You're safe from the vote at Tribal Council, guaranteed a 1 in 4 shot at the title of Ultimate Survivor and R1 million. And then, of course, that shower and the massage, it seems like you could do well with that right now. Am I right? So here's the thing. I've got an extra spot, 1 extra spot. You can share it with someone, or you can do it alone. If you're going to share, who's it going to be?
We started as a tribe back in Silvertown, and we had an alliance. And Xavier did something to make probably the hardest decision of his life, I'm sure. But based on that decision, I think it's fair that that maybe the other member of the alliance does get to experience something. So, David, I think you deserve it.
Hey, lost. Thanks, buddy.
Sure.
Right, so David will get to share in the reward with you. Only you, though, will be going back with individual immunity, safe from the vote. One of the rest of you is going to be the 16th person voted out of this game at the next Tribal Council.
I can smell the million. I don't think I can taste the million yet. I do think I am in a position to create my own path, which is a very good position to be in this point of the game.
Makes me think that pushed it. I see it might go tonight.
Creamed us, brother. You creamed us.
Kone, clearly one of the more challenging games of the season, judging by how exhausted the guys were afterwards. Are you surprised at Graham being the winner?
No, not at all. I thought he might challenge Xavier quite closely, and he held his composure a little bit better on deciding which puzzle piece needed to go where. And I've always known that Graham's a great sort of contestant in this game, and that he's going to come very strong towards the end. He's also been hiding a little bit. He hasn't been out there showing his strength, because that just enlarges the target on your back, really.
Mark, how tough is it after 25 days to now bring your A game at the end?
your mental strength is very important. He made less errors than Xavion. Xavion is obviously, we know, the athlete that can run up and down probably all day. You know, although Xavion pushed him, he was a comfortable winner and deserved winner.
Corné, he's leaving the others at camp while him and David are going off. And it's a precarious point in this game, leaving anyone on their own for a prolonged period of time.
Especially if there's 5 and 3 are staying behind, because they might form a new alliance while you're having a massage. You can never turn your back, you can never go away and relax and just really enjoy a massage, because he will be lying on that massage table thinking, hell, I wonder what they're busy with behind my back.
Mark, do you think Graham needs immunity at the next tribal council?
No, I think so. I think that, you know, the blind side is a big thing. And I do think if Graham really wants to go on and win the $1 million, he's got to get rid of Xavion to make sure that, because he'll be the strongest competitor then.
We'll see you later at the Salvation Duel.
Thank you, look forward to it.
Enjoy.
There's 5 of us left at this stage. We do have tribal council later, and we will be voting for Sivu.
I'm gonna sit here in my wheelbarrow. You guys must enjoy your massage.
Enjoy, and well deserved.
The stairs were hectic.
The next one is a no-brainer as well. We'll get rid of Bootle and get to top 3. That's all I need to do, is just to get to top 3.
Oh, lovely. Wanna try out some of that tea? Tea, yeah, please. Thank you. Cheers, eh? I asked David to join me on the massage.
Graham, you can take a push. Drink your tea first. Let's sit here.
Yeah. There was a lot of strategy behind it, purely because when I woke up this morning, David, Sivu, and Bootle were having a conversation. And it's obvious that David would be the swing vote if tonight has to go in a different direction. I think we deserve this, though.
No, you deserve it more than that. I'm just grateful to make it for the other day.
It was an easy decision.
Well, thank you.
So who do you think should go tonight?
I think Sivu.
More dangerous player.
He's a very dangerous player, and people like him. And the jury aren't stupid.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate that jury.
Well, tonight's plan is to vote Sivu off. That's a definite plan. I don't see it going any other way, really.
If they vote for me, perfect. Xavion is out. Basically, my plan was to play the idol for me tonight.
Okay.
Because I think they might think I'm a threat, like if I win the next one. And whatever happens, we're voting Xavion out, both of us.
Okay.
I'll play the idol for myself. And if they vote for Bootle, I told Bootle to beg for the captain's Salvation Cup today.
Okay, so the plan, I asked for salvation, ne?
That's the plan. If they give it to me, I'll tell them this benefits me when it's with you more, yeah, because I know I'll play the idol. Hopefully Bootle gets the Salvation Cup, then it will be 2-2 the votes. At this stage of Survivor, the only thing you can do if people are tired is making a fire, and we all know Bootle is the fire queen. Once it's a draw, I trust you to be able to make a fire. I mean, yes, more than Xavion. I mean, hopefully, if it works, it will be beautiful.
It's a brilliant plan, though.
Thank you. It will work.
Sivu's plan seems very tight. And all I need to do is just to make sure that I get the Salvation Cup this evening.
Show with us.
I want to have some tea.
It's gold.
David, come on. So, oh yeah.
I feel relaxed. It's probably a bit of an understatement, but when you've been playing this game for 25 days, the word relaxed falls out of your vocabulary completely. it's amazing. You know, I can actually take a step out, and that's what I was trying to do, lying down and getting the massage, just trying to clear my head, listen to the waves, actually take in what you're busy doing here. Besides Survivor, you're actually lying on this beautiful, tiny little island in the South China Sea, getting a massage, drinking iced tea, and I don't think you can get any more serene and perfect than this setting here. It's amazing.
Just to be able to stand in a shower and wash sand out of body parts we don't realize sand collects. Just to feel that silky smooth soap against your body and not scratch your head and feel sea sand in your hair. And use your pants and use it as a lappy against you, as a sponge, and just wash yourself down. Absolutely incredible. I'm looking forward to my massage. Just for once feel like David again. Please.
I don't know what they've decided, if it's Sivu or you tonight.
I know I probably more than Sivu will be the one going tonight. And it shouldn't be difficult. I mean, it's a game and we know this, you know.
But I mean, whose name you guys will be writing? My name down? Most likely.
Most likely.
I'll carry my bag either way. That's just...
You know, but I mean, like, I have been honest and kind and I've been open to talk to everyone, and I actually haven't stabbed anyone in the back. You know, like, in my opinion, you've played a brilliant game.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you've played an excellent game.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And in my really honest, humble opinion, no offense, Bootley, but if anyone deserved R1 million, it would have been you.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
And I really stand by.
No, don't say it would have been like he's off the race already.
No, I'm just saying, it's like,
we know.
I don't know if he's getting voted out tonight or not.
Yeah.
Like, that will probably be decided just now.
No, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that.
I just wanted to hold myself a little bit because I just didn't want to tell him in his face that stop patronizing, because I know that's what it was. You know, being very arrogant.
Sivu, you really have surprised me and surpassed any expectations I had from you. And I think I found out what you do like a day before merge. And I was genuinely taken aback. And I just couldn't wait to actually lie underneath the stars and just have you talk all night.
He's trying to turn things into his favor. I respect that, I mean, playing the game, but he's playing the game against someone who studied the game, someone who knows every trick in the book when it comes to the game. So I can see miles away what he's trying to do and won't fall for that.
Do you guys have any advice for me going forward? Going forward, like, do you have any advice for me? Like, I wanted to talk to you guys about that because, I mean, is there any way that I could improve my game or...
Just think of the times you've taken control of your own game. I mean, when I was with Shane and Marianne, they were running the show, according to some people, but just make sure there are those moments where you've taken control of your own game.
But yeah.
And tonight I'm planning to cause trouble for them. They're relaxed, having a massage, everyone's relaxed, thinking top three. This is the time to strike. It's going to be beautiful tonight if Savian goes home. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be beautiful.
I'm going to try and get as far as I can.
Just keep trying. Try your best,
Just keep on trying.
Nothing more.
Nothing less.
Yeah, nothing less. Keep walking.
Seriously dislike losing, but the game of Survivor has also taught me that your best is good enough and that you learn to accept those small defeats, but that you still focus on winning the war.
Gentlemen, welcome to the final salvation duel. I can see there's fire in your eyes, both of you. quite fitting because this is the last time that you will be competing against one another for the power of salvation, the ability to burn one vote against a player of your choice at Tribal Council.
I know that, Corne doesn't like to lose. I'm just as big a competitor. I don't like losing neither. Sometimes you need to be a little bit more relaxed, not worry about, what the challenge at hand is. Forget about what's happening around you and just do what you know you're capable of doing.
Now we know there are only 5 players left, so this is also the most powerful that Salvation Cup will be in this game to date at the next Tribal Council. With that in mind, Corne, who are you playing for? Anyone in particular? Or is it still something that needs to be seen at the end of Tribal Council? Who are you fighting for today?
Mark and I try not to go in with preconceived ideas. We try and go in and listen and understand. The fact that Xavion hasn't won immunity might make for a massive target on his back tonight. Even though there was a different talk, maybe they're trying to blindside us as the captains as to how we'd play it. But I'd be listening very carefully tonight to try and see if I can keep one of the big guns in the game going into the final few.
Right, so apart from the ability to bestow the power of salvation on someone, you're also fighting against one another. And the score so far, Mark, is 3 games to Mark and 2 games to Corne. That means you can either even the playing field or, Mark, you walk away the victor of the salvation duels. So, great stakes, high stakes in this game. Personal pride at stake as well, Corne. I know that you do not like losing, so I think that's where the fire in the eyes comes from, I'm sure. This is how it's going to work. It's a very fitting challenge for a final showdown because it's going to test your stamina and your strength. You'll both stand by on a plank that's attached to a pulley and in turn attached to a wooden handle. You will grab on that handle and on my go, a support plank will be pulled out and suddenly you will become responsible for carrying your own weight by pushing down on that handle. You'll be keeping yourself up, literally, with your strength. If your feet come off that plank or if you fall in the water, you're out of this game. Last man standing wins this challenge, walks away with the power of salvation in the form of the Salvation Cup. Make sense?
Yep.
Well, let's get to it. Mark Fish and Corne Kriege in their final salvation showdown of the season. Captains ready?
Yep.
Go! Both captains very strong right from the start, each bearing his own weight, your own body, the enemy in this challenge.
And basically it was a tricep exercise. You had to just lock your triceps out and get in a good, comfortable position as low as possible. Obviously, the lower your hands are, the better because you're closer to your feet.
Knuckles already white with strain.
Both of us are very, we trained. For me, it was just, it basically became mind over matter.
Corne is shifting now to try and get comfortable. Feeling it in his legs, arms, shoulders, back. Mark's starting to feel it now. You have to be able to back your body up with your mind in the game of Survivor. Cannot have the one without the other.
At one stage, I was looking at Mark and I could see his arms shivering. Mine were also shivering. And then it's a matter of a mind game, Your body's telling you need to get off, but your mind's got to say, no, I'm going to battle it out as long as I can, and I'm going to make Mark actually earn this victory.
This is where it all culminates, the final challenge between 2 legends. Corne struggling to get that left arm down now. Precarious position he's in now. Turning around. Got to stay on this side, Corne.
I was hanging for as long as possible. I started feeling my hands getting tired and my grip slipping. And what I tried to do is use all my strength that I had left to try and get back up in the original position, which was the best position, is to try and lock your triceps out.
Second breath, second chance. Corne not giving up. Mammoth effort from him to get back into that first position.
I was probably in a little bit more comfortable position because knowing that it was our last challenge, you know, I couldn't lose.
This is the definition of sheer willpower. He is down. Mark Fish wins the challenge, wins the salvation duel.
I felt very good today. In a challenge like that, you just got to focus on your own abilities, and you know, I was again fortunate to be victorious.
Mark, definitely one of the more challenging physical duels of them all, right?
No, definitely. It was a fantastic duel again, and yeah, I was very fortunate to got in a really good position. And I think it was more that I wanted to beat the rugby player, to show that us footballers aren't all ones that dive around, fall around and look for attention. Some of us are hard workers, and we're stronger than we look.
That is the truth. Football wins 4 games to 2.
Yeah, not happy about that. But well done to Mark. He's a fierce competitor, and he hung in there well.
Corner is one of my heroes. I'm a big Western Province fan, so you know, I beat my captain that I used to support, but the challenges that we've had, we've both given 150% at it. And yeah, today was my lucky day.
Now, you do leave powerless today. You will be powerless at the Tribal Council tonight, but this game has been so much the richer for having you on board. Thank you for joining us.
I must thank you for inviting me, and it's been an absolute pleasure. A journey, as Mark said, and one that I think has changed my life. And my mission is to go back home and to the real world and use some of the principles I've learned and sort of employ them and use them in my area and in the society around me to make a difference, because it's not all about battling your own little battle and making sure that you're okay. It's about when you have in excess of anything that you start sharing and that you start helping other people that are a lot less privileged.
Well, your involvement is about far from over in this game. You still have 1 vote to cast, and that is for a winner at the final Tribal Council.
I look forward to that. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers for that. Mark deserved to win, and I think he could have hung on probably another 5 minutes, which I would never have been able to do anyway. So I will be ripped off by my rugby mates for losing to a soccer player.
You've said many times that's the burden you do not want to have, but you do have that power, and you can have an influence. You can potentially change the outcome for one person. You can give them a 1 in 4 shot at that R1 million. You can help them to get to that.
No, definitely. You know, once again, you've given me this burden, but you know, it's got to a point where I need to now take that responsibility and use it in the way that I think is the fittest, the best possible way. And once again, it'll be, you know, listening at Tribal Council, and I still will give it to someone who I feel is a deserved winner of it, and someone to help them, you know, as you said, give them a 1 in 4 chance for that R1 million. So I'll be listening carefully, and I'm hoping to make the right decision.
I'm sure you will. And like I said to Corné, your presence in this game has been incredible to have around, and your influence on your tribe mates, a testament to the kind of person and player that you are. Thank you for that.
No, thank you, Nico, and it was good seeing you. I think I saw you 21 years ago when we matriculated together, so thank you very much.
Once again, you do leave with the Salvation Cup, and the power of salvation is yours to bestow. Use it wisely.
Feel a minute sounds better. Feel awesome.
As soon as Graham and David came back, we sat Sivu down. You know, he was going to be the next in the chopping block, Sivu. And, you know, we just decided to tell him. I think I can speak for Graham and for David. Out of the amount of respect we have for you, as a player in this game, I said to you earlier, you have surpassed everything that any of us could have expected, and you were, in my opinion, one of the people that actually deserved to win this thing. But, you know, we will be writing your name down tonight.
I did figure also that might be the case.
And I've never lied to you, my friend. And I won't start lying now. You know, so
I really appreciate it. Thanks.
I think I did the honourable thing in telling him that, you know, we will be voting for him tonight. It was an incredibly tough thing to do because Sivu is genuinely one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
I really appreciate you guys telling me, and all the best to the three of you, all the best. If you come and tell me that, dude, I'm sorry, you've worked hard, you're going out, why should I feel guilty for turning around and saying, hey, actually, you're the one going out? I shouldn't feel guilty about that. I should be rejoicing at that, the fact that I have Precious with me to help me pull that move. And these idols are evil. These idols are like, they're that invisible person that you don't see, they just punch you around without you seeing them. I mean, you can't fight against something you can't see. It's sick.
We need to stick to the plan. Tomorrow it's a simple one. We have to make sure Butle doesn't win.
Because, I mean, I must be honest, when I woke up this morning and I saw the three of them there,
I got a little bit shaky.
yeah, and then I realized this game can change right here today. And it could still. That's what I'm saying.
Tonight I feel we're okay.
We decided to just let Sivu know. I mean, it could be a bit of a risk if there is an idol in play, and then well played. I don't think so, but you know, it is survival.
Really, I feel like I've done myself proud. So if I do get voted out tonight, then it is what it is.
So, yeah, it's top three, definitely.
When you're 30 years older than some people, it's like saying to someone, stop throwing ash. It's like me saying...
30 years older than me, I didn't recognize.
Yes! It's like saying to Nas Butter, go play rugby against Dan Carter. Of course Dan Carter runs circles around.
Yeah.
I'm up against two very strong guys at Tribal Council, if I do go through. So, you know, if you've got the rhino and you've got the bird sitting on top of the rhino, I don't mind admitting I've hitched the ride with the big boys. If they couldn't see it, then they're as thick as rhino skin.
These guys are already dreaming about top three. They're already recruiting me as the Jerry.
I kept my word.
And a big move on Survivor, it's when people never anticipated it, when they don't see it coming at all, and 360, push, you're done. Tomorrow you're sitting in the Jerry box.
Yeah, see, it's tough, man.
Well, it's been a pleasure playing with you, though.
Hey, it's been a pleasure with you as well. I mean, I've grown fond of you.
Yeah, I've grown fond of you too. Thank you.
Sivo, my man.
Shall see you.
Exactly, my man. Yeah. I've made my peace with Sivu. He's made his peace with me. Unless someone's got the idol, I don't know about it. I'm sticking to my plan. I'm not diverting. A double-minded man gets nothing.
I want to keep it until I see him leaving the tribal. Like, I really wish Nico would even skip the chit-chat and straight to voting.
So you're tired of the condescending language and patronizing?
And keeping the character a bit difficult. I don't want them to catch on at all, at any point.
Yeah. Plan's still the same. I think I'm having goosebumps just thinking about the moment. This is the blind side for me.
You like it?
And I like the fact that either way, the plan is foolproof.
Oh yeah, our original plan, yeah.
Yes. Just have to follow the plan and get the show on the road. All right, nice big hug. Let me leave you.
The plan is still the same. Get rid of the big man tonight. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully they don't get paranoid and change their plans. Hopefully they're still putting civil.
So the possibility of an idol is next to nothing.
Nah, come stop the idol stuff. It's gone.
Look, for me, I've always been putting it in my head because that changes our entire plan. But
it's not an all-star to play an idol.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it is. My alliance of three, we outnumber the other two. It should be a no-brainer. I'm really hoping there isn't a hidden immunity idol. I really hope I'm not going home tonight. And I really hope that I'll be coming home tonight, because to go with 2 nights only left would be the worst thing ever. Because if you think about it, if they did blindside someone, it would be me. But it should be fun. Almost there.
Zavion, Zavion. If I get that correctly, hopefully he goes to the jury tonight. So I'm anxious, I'm excited. This is the move. This is the R1 million move right here, right now.
Hey guys, come on in, place your torches. Grab a seat. We'll now bring in the members of the jury. Marion, Solly, Moira, Val, Shane, and Altaf voted out at the last tribal council. And now for your captains, Corné and Mark. Since Mark won the last Salvation duel tonight, he is the bearer of the Salvation Cup and the power that goes along with it. Juara, welcome to Tribal Council. Graham, you arrived at that game with a game in your pocket right from the get-go.
Every single challenge you do in this game, when you go up against Zavion, you have a mental block. So I knew I had to dig deep, but luckily I won, and for me it means a lot more, because I just wanted to win one, you know, and I got that one, and it was one of the hardest, so I'm proud of myself.
What's a day like with the individual immunity necklace around your neck compared to when you don't have it?
Nico, to be honest, it's not that much different. You're free from the vote tonight, but if the alliance doesn't stay today, for instance, or tonight, or if your agreements don't stay in place, then you're going home tomorrow. You know, I know that tomorrow I don't have this necklace, so I need to make sure today that tomorrow I'm secure. So, you know, for me, I didn't afford myself an off day. There are no off days here, and I'm not going to allow myself that possibly 2 nights from the end.
Sivu, how are you feeling right now in this game?
I'm not feeling good, Nico. I won't lie. In this game, I'm not feeling good at the moment, because, I mean, going into the challenge, we knew, I mean, every challenge from now on, until somehow the numbers even out, we'll be in danger, one of us, all the time. As you can see, it's 3 against 2 now.
When you say 3 against 2, are you talking about the alliance numbers?
Yeah, definitely. Ever since the match, I've been unfortunate to be on the minority side, so that's not a good feeling, but you try your best to get as far as you can, and I'm pretty proud of being in the top 5 of Survivor South Africa.
So is it still a numbers game, an alliance game, or have we gone to individual playing?
It should be there already. It's top 5 now. People should be thinking about themselves. The jury is outweighing us at the moment, but I've been surprised with the group that I am with. It's an impossible task for me and Mutle to turn around the numbers at this stage of the game.
Xavier, you don't have immunity.
No.
What does that feel like?
It's scary. It's always scary. To come to Tribal Council, and the theme of this season is blindside. So there's always that fear of getting blindsided. I've personally gotten to the point where I trust 2 people sitting here amongst me implicitly with my life in this game, and hopefully tonight it'll pay off.
Graham, apart from immunity, you won the reward as well. And then you chose David to go along with you. Was that strategic?
Myself and Xavier both agreed afterwards that it's the best thing to do, that you know, David gets to spend that reward with me, because we are an alliance here, we are a team, and I wouldn't want anybody in this alliance, especially in this point in the game, to feel out.
How did you enjoy the reward?
Bar the butt-naked shower that I saw David do, everything else was perfect.
What about the guys back at camp?
Oh, back at camp, I was just worried about where I am at this game. And I spoke with Xavier back at camp while they having their nice showers and everything, but naked, together in a romantic moment. So the guys were kind enough when they came back, and they were like, yo, Civil, they seem sincere. Like, out of respect, to feel like maybe you might win, I don't know, but it's you tonight.
So, Sivu, I mean, you came in tonight, and Butle, I noticed you as well. You brought your luggage along with you.
Everything, Nick.
I bring my luggage every night when we come to Travel Council. I don't think there's ever a day where you can be sure or content enough to leave your stuff at home. I'm sure Shane can testify to that. Xavier said, look, guys, unfortunately, we're the top 3. You know, you're the minority. It's the reality that we have to come to terms with. Maybe the 2 of us brought bags today because this season is probably going to be remembered for its blind side. Yes, they have said Sivu is the one leaving today, but the blind side has seemed to be quite famous, so hence I'm prepared.
The power of salvation. Anyone like to address the captains? Butle.
I'm not going to ask for it. I'm begging and pleading for it. I spoke to Sivu, and I don't know, I think the agreement was maybe I should try and plead for it more. So I don't know. I guess it's...
Anyone else? Sivu, you don't want to say anything?
No, really meant a lot with when Kone gave it to me, because it meant so many things to me. He believed in me. The captains have seen some growth in me, and that for me was a win. That was huge for me. Mutle still has some fire in her and some fight in her. She believes she needs it tonight. I don't think one vote would help me. One vote won't help me. These guys are tight, 3 of them.
Mark, tonight you have power of salvation. A burden, if ever.
That's a tough one. It's you know, everyone sitting there, all 5 contestants have, you know, surpassed all my expectations. I look at Sivo, and he's a boy. He's become a man, and I think you're in the top 5. It's unbelievable what you've done, and as your former captain, I'm so proud of you, and I can't reiterate, you know, what you've done for me. You've changed me as an individual, and you've been remarkable. And I must say, I had to say that in front of everyone, because you've come a long way. You know, with Buchle as well, you're someone I've backed from all the way. And for you to be sitting there as the last woman standing, it's once again, you've done credit to yourself, to your family, and you've done credit to yourself as an individual, how you've played the game. So, you know, I've still obviously got to think of where I'm going to put my vote, but you know, for you two, from my team, I'm more than proud. So I'll sit and think here, and you know, hopefully I'll make the right decision.
Corne.
The first time I saw Sivu, I'll never forget, I looked at him, I thought, boy, if he makes it past day 5, he'll be lucky, you know? But it looks so deceiving, and that's why I gave it to him last night, because I was so proud of him.
Well, with that, it is time to get to the vote. Graham, you have individual immunity. I would imagine you're keeping that tonight. That means Graham is safe from the vote. Everybody else is fair game. All right, first up, Butle.
6 this time around. It will be also beautiful.
I'll get the votes. Mark, tonight you have power of salvation and you can bestow it on a tribe member of your choice. Who's it going to be?
I do back the underdogs always. Obviously, there's an alliance there that seems pretty strong. I do see that if I had to go Sivu's way, could split the vote, probably bestowed once again on Buchle. I think that she asked very nicely, and when you ask nicely, you tend to get things, so I'll bestow it to Buchle.
Buchle, that means tonight power of salvation is yours, and the first vote cast against you will be reduced to ashes and will not count. This is also the last time that the Salvation Cup will be played in this game. That means the captains will no longer be taking part in the Salvation duels. I'm sure you guys are happy about that. If anyone is in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Brilliant. Oh, well done. Well done.
That's my ball.
Excellent.
Firstly, the captains, I know they haven't watched the show that much, so I would like to apologize for the giving up act. I'm not a quitter, so I would never quit.
You played us. You played me.
Thank you. There's a huge story behind this, Nico, Precious, this season on Survivor. Way back in the Utara tribe, from day one, I was looking for the idol because my favorite player in the game is Russell Hans, and he was known for finding idols without a clue. I was the first one to find the idol. By the time Buchle had the clue, I didn't know they had the clue. I had the idol already. But 24 hours later, I lost it. And I felt so stupid for losing this idol. Shane comes up later with the story that it was Steven's idol. That was my idol. It was Precious. When we get to the Jawara tribe, Shane finds it, and he divulges in me that I have found Precious again, and he gets blindsided, and I'm left exposed. And Precious called for me.
Well done.
I'm going home, definitely. Yeah, I think it's me. Well done.
Thanks.
Cool.
This is indeed the hidden immunity idol, Sivu. I assume you're playing it for yourself.
I'm playing it for myself, Nico. She has the captain's salvation.
Any votes cast against Sivu will not count. Person with the highest number of votes will be voted out and must leave the tribal council area immediately.
Yeah.
I'll read the votes. First vote. Sivu. Does not count. Sivu. Does not count. Sivu. Does not count. Xavier. One vote, Xavier. Sixteenth person voted out of Survivor South Africa Champions and the 7th member of our jury. Xavier.
No, give me a hug. That was excellent. Well done. That was excellent. Great. Thanks, guys.
Xavier, the tribe has spoken.
Seriously, truly, amazingly brilliant. Well done, and good luck. Good luck.
Until I've read your name, until Until I've said the tribe has spoken and put out your torch, you are still in this game. And you never give up.
That's what's up.
Grab your torches, head back to camp.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
It was complete blindside. It's how I hoped I would have gone out. I have grown such an amount of respect for this game. It is alarming. I really feel like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders completely. It's almost like coming out of the closet again. I had the best experience of my life. It has changed me, and what an epic, epic, epic adventure. All in all, I'm proud of the way I played, and I wouldn't change a thing. I loved it.
Next time on Survivor.
This is your final immunity challenge.
Good luck, guys. Hang tough, eh?
It was unbelievably grueling. We found it difficult just watching it.
We started in the sunshine and now this is where we are.
I can't remember experiencing rain that hard for that long. Just absolutely bucketing down.